What advice would you give to a freshman coming to WSU?
I would say get involved in something. Like, you don't need to spend your whole time just like either in class or in your dorm room. And as a freshman, with some exceptions, like you usually won't be that busy. So, like, get involved in a club or the student newspaper or Cable 8 or something like that. Whatever interests you is a great way to make connections really quickly and to build skills and just have a great time.
And then, what if you could go back? What do you think you would do differently as a freshman?
I would have gotten into the Daily Evergreen sooner, which sounds like a shameless plug, and it is, but it's also the truth.
That's very fair. When did you get into the Evergreen?
It was my second semester here. I would have just done it right away. I thought I needed to know more than I did.
When you were a little kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I think for a while I wanted to be an artist because I liked making lots of paintings and drawings and stuff like that. But then I also wanted to be like a cowgirl and like gallop my horse through the fields. I thought that that's what a thing that I was just gonna do. Like, yeah, I don't know. I want to do something exciting. I think it changed a lot, but I generally thought I would be an artist.
When did you end up gearing towards journalism?
Probably like somewhere around, it was like after high school while I was in community college, and I was trying to think of careers I could realistically do where I could be like kind of creative and like use that artistic side of me, but also create some sort of like positive influence, like help people in some way. And I don't know what exactly led me to think of journalism, but I was like, oh, I think that kind of ticks off the major boxes.
So Rachel, you're the editor-in-chief of the Evergreen, right?
Yeah, yeah.
How did you end up making the decision to become editor-in-chief of the Evergreen?
I think like ever since I started working here, it was kind of this thing that grew like at the back of my mind. I saw the seniors at the time and like the people who were editor-in-chief before me, and I just really admired them. And I guess I also wanted to challenge myself to like see if I could do that. So that was like the initial spark, and then just the longer I stayed, the more I cared about the paper and learned about journalism and really wanted to make a difference and felt like I knew how I could. So that's basically how I ended up deciding to be EIC.
So then, like a lot of people at the Evergreen kind of jump from position to position. So what was your path through that?
Yeah, I started out as a photographer actually, and then I did that for a couple months before I started writing, because at the time I thought like I needed to get through Com 300 before I started. I didn't really need to, but it also helped. So then I became a writer. Well, actually, I was photographer, a photo editor, a writer, a news editor, and then I was layout editor for a semester. So I kind of got to try a little bit of everything.